So whenever I get a new patient, I always explain to them right in the beginning that the way that I work is that I use symptom questionnaires at each session to monitor their progress. And I do explain to them that we discuss the change as well, and that it's a way for me to keep track of how they're doing, that if they're not doing well, that it's quicker for me to then detect that.
In the book, we emphasize how important it is to introduce patients to the concept of measurement of mental health problems as early as possible. And there are some key principles of how to do this well. For example, it's important to explain the purpose of the measures, not just to provide them. To explain the purpose of the measures in such a way that we will get accurate and regular information. Another good principle is to personalize the explanation. So you could choose to use metaphors or analogies that help to explain the concept of measurement in a way that fits with the patient's worldview. And in the book, we emphasize how important it is to explain the purpose and rationale of measurement to patients. We've outlined a series of good practice principles to achieve this. For example, one of the principles is to use scaffolding. Scaffolding refers to the process of building new knowledge on top of existing knowledge. So for instance, you could use a familiar concept that most patients know, such as the concept of using a thermometer to measure the temperature, and you could build on that familiar concept to introduce questionnaires as a similar tool, but this time to measure something related to mental health problems.